going on, YouTube? It's your boy K-Briz back with another video. So this will be my third episode of the series of my thoughts, KB's thoughts. And this one today is going to be very interactive because this one, a lot of interactions come with social media. So I'm going to give you my thoughts, the good and the bad about social media. So with anything, you got to understand where you came from. So social media started back in 1997 with a site called 6 Degrees. And that one, you can give them your email address and then you can connect with your family and friends. It was kind of like, you know, in the beginning stages of social media. In the 2000s, it has taken off. So you have AOL Instant Messenger, you had Tag, you had Black Planet. Most of these are still up and running. You had so many different social media sites to keep in contact with a lot of people and to be seen around the world. Well, not really seen around the world, but to interact with other people around the world. Then around 2002, I believe, MySpace came out, and MySpace was huge. Tom was making a lot of money, and then like Facebook came like 2 years later, and then Facebook is like the godfather of everything, so you always got to pay Facebook. Then YouTube came. YouTube is also a big sensation as well because you can see a lot of videos, movies, shows, makeup, investments. You can see a lot of things on YouTube. Heck, you can even cook on YouTube. You don't know how to cook? Hey, go ahead and start cooking. They will never know. So yeah, so that's a little bit of social media. Oh, I forgot about Twitter. Twitter came too. Then there was Snapchat. You have so many different ways. Oh, tinychat as well. You have so many different ways to be social in this day and age versus back in the 80s and 90s where you just only had the telephone, so you really had to make that work. So I'm gonna start off with the good. The good, it connects people. It connects people in a lot of different ways, like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can connect with a lot of people around the world. You can get jobs looking at you. You can have your family, friends looking at you if you paint yourself in a good light. Because you paint yourself in a bad light, it's the opposite of you got everybody seeing the good in you. It can be either bad in you or they can make fun of you. So you got to use that correctly. But it does connect people to a lot of different things. It opens the doors for a lot of different things. I mean, a lot of people these days are making their own businesses, basically off social media, knowing what the customer like, knowing what things they don't like, constructive criticism. Pretty much it connects people to do a lot of different things. Also, with number two is the equal voice. In social media, you have the power to make your voice heard, whether it's dealing with political, what's going on in the world today, with sports, entertainment, stocks, investments, anything. You have an equal voice too, to let your opinion be heard, and also people to see your opinion and agree or disagree, or agree to disagree, but definitely get your voice out there because this day and age, you need to have your voice out there. And definitely when it comes to voting as well, this social media is used in many platforms to help with voting. Get people out there to vote, get people out there for petitioning for things, just a lot of different things. Number 3 is revolutionizing business. Promote your business through social media, and that actually is like close to word of mouth because word of mouth is big. But now social media, when people see stuff that you wear from your business or see brands or see different things, people will go flock to it and invest in it, invest their money into it. And then companies also are looking as well. So social media has revolutionized business in a very big way. A prime size of business is dealing with NBA 2K because Chris Move, he's one of the biggest YouTubers out there when it comes to 2K. That's revolutionized his business from playing video games to now doing NBA sports. And definitely he got his own clothing line now. Oh yeah, Justin Bieber is also a person that revolutionized his business because YouTube made him famous because he just did a renditions of a lot of songs and then started writing his own songs, and then Usher discovered him, and now you know Justin Bieber as who he is right now, minus all the crazy stuff he does. So number 4 is increased transparency. So this one is more for, like I said, LinkedIn is a perfect example for you increasing transparency. You put your resume out there. Instead of going to different jobs, this day and age, you can go to USA Jobs, you have LinkedIn, you have so many other places to get your resume out there, to get a job, but also know that there are companies be looking at you for the stuff that you post on social media as well. So it's definitely a good thing if you paint yourself in a good way. But if you paint yourself in a different way, a lot of companies probably won't hire you. Number 6 is my favorite one. In college, well, let's get back. In life and college, guess what? Networking. Networking is one of the biggest things to make things happen for you. Networking on social media does wonders. Networking with your business as well. You have many groups like on Facebook. You have Facebook groups for business, video games, sports, you name it. It has many different ways to network. Graphic designers as well. Fiverr is definitely another one for social media. As far as like, if you want your vision to come to light, you can find a perfect graphics designer or person that does everything for you, and you can give them business and you can have your business represented correctly. Chocolate Ancestor is definitely another one as well. I represent that because I love Chocolate Ancestor, but revolutionized their business by doing stuff through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, you name it, they do it on there. And that's definitely a big one. Definitely with networking, don't forget about networking with podcasts, because a lot of people are now taking it to where they're making their own businesses and then making podcasts or live streams on Facebook. So definitely one I watch is Exhale Live with Tish and Mello, and they're very good. So I always post their stuff out there. So networking in many different ways can help you grow your business, whether it's PR, have somebody that knows about copywriting, have somebody know about graphic design, have somebody know about emailing, interns, you name it. Networking is the biggest thing that is great about social media. And it can help you get a job too. I mean, you go from sitting there to playing games to all of a sudden you making games. Like, it's crazy. Number 7, comments, gifs, and memes. Boy, this one right here is a second of mine because so much is going on in the world today and you kind of make fun of it by having the gifs or memes. It's like a very clever way of being sarcastic and coming back at people. But it also can make people laugh, brighten people's day up, do a lot of different things with it. Definitely the comment section, man. If you want to have anything, if you have a bad day, just go to a comment section of something that happened. Boy, something funny, you'll get to see people think as well. And some people's comments are hilarious. When it came to Patty, oh yeah, Becky that called the police on the people that were barbecuing, and then like the comment section was roasting her, and then like power of social media, they ended up having a barbecue like for the whole park. So social media is good in so many different ways. You just got to use it. Also, another bonus I meant to add is on social issues as well, because there's a lot of stuff that's going on with police brutality, gun violence, political things. So you can get your voice heard out there as well. If you use it correctly, you can get your voice heard. So with anything that is good, there's something that always is bad. So it's the other side of the coin. So I'm going to give y'all what I think is also bad about social media. The misinformation. The misinformation is very bad because, hey, they killed Eddie Murphy off about like 10, 12 times a year, but Eddie Murphy's alive. Or misinformation on events that are happening that a lot of people capture virally in a story also can be very incorrect. I think I seen a picture of Prince Harry and he stuck his middle finger, but if you look at the picture, he was holding up 3 fingers. So it can be misinformation. So you really have to look at the sources in this information, because if you don't, you could take that information and run with it, and you can kill Eddie Murphy off of somebody like that. So also, number 2, what I mean by that, a lot of people be working at work, but most of the times are on their phones. So if you're not careful, you can get less work done and could get called up by your boss or get called up by somebody you're doing a business with or anything, because you're constantly on social media and not taking care of business first. I read an article saying that when people get up in the morning, it is 27% that they pick up their phones before they go do anything else. They go look at their phone. Hey, I'm a victim of it too. We're all victims of it, but you know. And then 51% of the people at work are constantly in their phone, which produces low productivity. So definitely still be on your phones, but know when and where to be on your phones, and know that work comes first before anything else. Number 3, social media can be very addictive. And when I say very addictive, because you can keep your face in the phone so much. It can be very addictive because, you know, you can always be looking at your phone for everything like that, but then you forget to enjoy the moment. So that includes things like, you know, going with your wife or girlfriend or boyfriend or husband, friends at dinner, and you're constantly looking at your phone while they're having conversations. Or you go to a concert, you're constantly, you know, Snapchatting it up, or, you know, put it all on Facebook, but you forget to enjoy the concert or a comedy show. That's why I respect Kevin Hart so much, because he makes people take all of their phones and put them away. Well, not put them away, but have security take them. So people don't tell the jokes to them with social media, but also really to enjoy the moment. Or, you know, at a kid's softball game or basketball game, just at something very important to a lot of people, like graduations as well, that it can be very addictive. And sometimes we need to take a break from the phone and enjoy the moments. You still can, you know, be on your phone or, you know, take a picture or something like that, but don't forget to enjoy most of the moments. And that's where a lot of people mess up at. Number 4, cyberbullying. And this one right here, you have a lot of supportive people, but then you have a lot of people that want to be trolls or cyberbully other people. And this day and age, this rate from suicide went from like here to like about here, because a lot of people can have low self-esteem or can be having a good or a bad day, and people are cyberbullying about, oh, you're not pretty here, or you're not this, or you're not that. And depending on the person's psyche, they can commit suicide, because there's a couple suicides that was posted on social media because of people being cyberbullied. So definitely cyberbullying is a big one. So definitely pay attention to the signs for not only kids, but your family members, your friends, anything, because cyberbullying is real. Number 5, personal business on social media. This is the one I hate the most. Everybody's always putting their business on social media, personal business, that, you know, hey, relationships, hey, my man ain't doing this, stuff like that. He tries, I need to get a new one. Then you have men bashing their baby mamas, and then women bashing their baby daddies, or talking about a situation or an event with their significant others that don't need to always be posted on social media. Or then getting back and forth with, you know, your baby mama's boyfriend or your baby daddy's girlfriend, and put it out on social media to where you're cussing them out and everything like that. And a lot of people do step in and be like, look, you don't need to do this, and it's already bad enough that this is happening, but, you know, pull it back and just stop. So, like, personal business on social media, I don't tolerate, because I'm just like, if anything, I'd rather me and you talk about it, keep it in-house versus it getting leaked out. And that's what happened in the NBA a lot too, in the NFL, other sporting events. Stuff gets leaked out instead of keeping stuff in-house to where you can solve it as people. And we really, as people, need to get back to that. Number 6, you can get fired from your job or lose pay, because in the military, when it comes to certain political issues or certain topics, you really can't say it. And if you're caught on social media, you can lose your stripe, you can downgrade in rank, you can get kicked out of the military. Also with jobs as well, because I've seen a lot of people put up there they're sick or their back hurting, and, you know, they're going on saying, hey, I'm going to Walmart or going here or going there. And a lot of people have been fired from their jobs. Also with that, I need to go back to the permitpatty. Permitpatty lost her job because she called the cops saying that the 8-year-old girl needed a permit just to sell water. A black 8-year-old entrepreneur needs a permit to sell water on a public sidewalk. Really? Really? So she ended up getting fired, and now she's known as that. So definitely watch what you put on social media, and a lot of people also need to watch what you put on social media, because the thing can go viral as well. You don't want to be on the bad end of a viral. You want to be a good end on the viral. Spam will be number 7 as well. Spam, because as much as you do promoting business or doing a lot of things, you get a lot of spam. I'm talking about you get spam on Facebook for this. Like, you get spam for everything. Or the one I hate the most is, hey, do you have a bank account with this? Hey, we can do this transaction, and pyramid schemes. So spam, like, I really can't stand spam on social media, because you're really thinking it's someone that you probably network to help out, and then some kind of spam stuff or some kind of pyramid scheme. They find a way to get your phone number too, or Sally Mae. Yeah. So spam is like really annoying as well, and that's very bad about social media. And my last one would be catfishing. Smoking for Friday was the real live version of catfish. Literally the real live version of catfish. But catfishing out there is very, very real out there, because you think you're talking to this person with this picture, if she's beautiful, if he's handsome, but then you're dealing with Oscar the Grouch or like some weird looking woman. So definitely catfishing is definitely bad out there for social media. So I need y'all to start paying attention. Like, we have all this wonderful technology these days. You know, we have Skype, we have FaceTime, we have tinychat. We have so many different social media sites to where you actually can video chat people. So if you're still getting catfished, then I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, man. So it's a lot of different things when it comes to social media. So if you want to be seen in a good light, put positive stuff out there and keep working on great things. YouTube is definitely a great example, because, you know, you put yourself out there, a lot of people are going to subscribe to you. Not because, oh yeah, I want to do this for this, but, you know, you actually give them information that can help them out. And the biggest thing I didn't say about social media is the one good that is greater than all that, you can help out someone who is going through a hard time in their lives, and you can change their lives, or you can give them inspiration. I've seen one YouTuber help a person out from committing suicide, and you know, that's big. That's big. You know, you can have the power to change lives, or you have the power to inspire people to go get their own business, or go back to school, or really put their effort into whatever they do. You just gotta put yourself in a good light, because if you put it in a bad light, trust me, it's gonna show. So that's just my video of my thoughts of social media, and I try not to make it too long, but like I said, this is a very important topic, because you can make or break your career on how you handle yourself on social media and how you carry yourself as well. And definitely watch what you say on social media as well. Leave a like, share, subscribe if you're new for new content, and definitely comment, because this one right here is social media, and it's very big and vital. And I would like to see what a lot of people think. Definitely let me know if I missed some points, because I probably missed like a couple points. But definitely, this is definitely something that I would love people to comment on. Shout out to a lot of people that have been watching my content as well, because y'all are making me a better person to get my thoughts out, but also to help me in different ways you don't know at my job or with people. It's been a wonderful experience, and my last video I just did got 303 views, and I'm just thankful that it's college football, but I'm very thankful that people are subscribing to my channel and viewing my channel and giving me constructive criticism and constructive feedback, which really is helping me out a lot. Shout out to Chocolate Ancestor. I mentioned them as well. Definitely check their site out, because they got a lot of good merchandise. Sign up for their newsletter and get 25% off your first purchase. I'm going to put my code there as well if you're going to be a returning customer, to get 15% off as well. Shout outs to Tish and Mello, XL Live. I love that show. Hopefully they'll be dropping a video soon. I'll leave that link in the description as well for their Facebook Live channel. So definitely go check out some of their videos, because they got really great videos. I'll leave a link in the description for Chocolate Ancestor as well. This is K-Briz signing off. Thanks for watching. 24 minutes.